Real revolution and its
Welcome.
consequences.
The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
You guys are a bunch of dickheads.
Hello and welcome to Curse of Icefields. As always, we always have a little bit of fun at the beginning before I start. Where we last left our insurgents. They are traveling towards a site, a doctor who performed experiments on one of the party members. You guys are in the middle of your rest, so I think Swumi took their watch. So, whom is next?
I'll take it once the page loads. It's not
Yeah,
wanting to load for me.
I'm in the same predicament. No, what's up with it today?
Yeah, it is not wanting to
In the brick.
do shit. It's completely bricking me. Like,
Art. Okay, is your hardware acceleration on?
I tried it with it on. I tried it with it off.
Strange.
It's just not wanting to connect. I don't
Have
know
you
why.
closed your entire browser and then restart and turned it
Yeah,
on?
several
Okay.
times.
And he turned it off
Just
and on
double-checking.
again.
Several
I just-
times.
I just crashed as well.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I think the universe is against us today.
Here.
I am fine.
It's
Once-
the fucking
Just,
it's,
just
it's-
today.
It's
What?
the demon that's like, oh, you're playing D&D? Oh, no.
Hey. One moment, please. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna restart it. Because it might be my end fucking you guys over. So.
Please hurry, I can only do so much. Hold music. You
You can
You
stop.
can stop. It's fine.
Okay. Just loop that and
Alright.
No, don't.
Sex in the City.
You should be good. I'm gonna refresh stream.
god damn it.
Damn it, Droogan.
I have a lot of memes stored up.
For the benefit of the stream and the recording, Droogan is sending some fucking banger ass like
Deus Ex memes.
Deus Ex memes because no reason. One of them is Tommy Wiseau with fucking Adam Jensen's implants.
And the other one is Deus Ex in the City.
Human Revolution.
With Adam Jensen, Kim Cattrall, Kristen Davis, and Cynthia Nixon.
Yes, obviously. I totally know who all those
It's full or
are.
not. Depends on the context. Your hit points? No. Number of kobolds surrounding you? Yes. Alright.
Still not
Everything
loading
is
for me for whatever reason.
everything is refreshed.
I keep turning my fuck. God damn it. Is anyone else able to get in?
I'm in.
Fuck. Dom?
Sounds like a Krill issue.
No.
You're
So-
not a
Yeah, no.
fuck.
Did you say
No, mine isn't.
Did you say krill issue?
Shrimp-a-laz, Nikki. Shrimp-a-laz.
Okay.
Gondor.
I realized something was happening in the background and I had to fix it. Fixed it. So I was it may have been my internet wasn't allowing a connection. But it should be fine now. I closed Steam.
Yeah, it's just not. I just have a blank screen, like entirely.
That is very weird.
Is my VPN? Dom, do you have a VPN running?
Not my PC at the moment. No, I have a VPN, but Safety.
Make sure it's not running. Let's try that.
Well, I
So
tried.
so sorry, folks. Let's continue
So-
working on this.
Oh, welcome, Soviet.
Hey, Soviet, we're having some technical difficulties. Me and Dom are not able to load the map at all.
Have you tried?
We've
Using
tried hardware acceleration. We've tried refreshing. We've tried restart. Oh wait, whoa!
it's
There we go.
It's working now.
Got it. Yep.
Apologies.
But also it's running terribly because my hardware acceleration isn't on. So now I need to try that.
Okay. Now that's it. Oh, we got that taken care of. Welcome, Soviet. You're the good luck. So who is taking second watch? Either way. After Swumi taken theirs and got some foods.
Was I taking first watch? I thought
Yeah, you
someone else was.
You took first watch.
Yeah. Because I rolled my D100 and there's your perception checks. It was after you gave Greeby
Oh,
shield
right,
rees.
the raptors.
Yes. Little compies. Oh, and the raptor.
No,
Yeah.
I was referring to the ones that got scared off by the big fuck-ass mad,
Dragon, yes.
Red Dragon.
Okay.
So, Dom, how are you doing? Is it
It's still being temperamental. I'm just trying to fight and figure some things out. I'm trying different things.
perhaps a different browser?
I will take second
It's
watch
same
because it's not
browser.
loaded.
Okay.
It's the same browser I always use.
All right. Zella can
So, perception?
also roll perception if you want him to.
I'll roll him if I need to. I need to. There we go.
Yippee!
Okay. You guys aren't on that side of the
No.
map.
Okay, my Foundry is telling me that my hardware acceleration is not turned on, but it is.
Restart your browser. Like literally turn it off, like close it completely, all tabs,
That,
and then
I've already
open
done
it.
that.
Oh,
You might need to
Wait,
kill
did
your
you pause the
browser
game?
and,
Oh, no.
either Nikki might have to hard restart
I
her Foundry.
just
Already done
did that.
Okay. Then you guys might want to try like completely killing your browser.
Yeah, because when it does it to me, I have
Task
to.
Manager.
Because when it does it to me, I have to close all tabs completely,
Yippee!
which sucks. 72.
Ba-bum, bum,
Oh,
ba-bum,
wait.
ba-bum.
During this watch, Zelok notices something off in the distance. Notices what looks to be a caravan. Traveling along the road. Dim lights, hooded lanterns, but they seem to be not moving quickly, but moving a bit slow. as if to be careful along the roads. They seem to be heading from, well, they're heading from where you're heading towards, the north. They seem to be coming from the City of Ire, or at least in that direction. They're heading towards, well, they're heading in your guys' sort of direction, but you guys are off in the wilderness a little bit. But you can, Zillock just notices them off through the tree lines and stuff on the road.
I'm gonna... Ooh.
They don't seem to be bothering anyone, but they are using hooded lanterns and seem to be rolling quietly.
I'm gonna kick out the fire.
Got it.
Gonna kick out the fire just to hide a little bit.
You cover the fire, not to make any smoke or anything, but put it out and cover it so you were hidden.
Yeah. And then are they coming from this direction, or are they?
So you're off on the edge by the road and kind of like in a little bit of the tree lines and stuff. They're coming down the road on the. Yeah. They're coming down the road.
I'm gonna step away from camp a little bit. I'm gonna bring Cranberry so it doesn't get lost, and I will just kind of hide in the tree line and kind of watch, see what they're doing.
All right, make me a stealth check, and Zeluk as well. Cranberry doesn't need to make a stealth check.
He's too small.
I'll consider
Fucking
him.
hell, really?
I'll consider him an object for this.
Zelok saved me. That's better.
The map went black and white.
Yes, I kicked out the fire.
It went monochrome because someone kicked the fire. Okay. This is what dark vision does at night. It's just how Foundry works.
I've dark vision.
Well, it's just how dark... You can also change how the dark vision looks for you. You can make it, like, different colors of red, blue, all that stuff. Anyways, doesn't matter. As you move forward towards the edge, I'm just going to get you closer to the road. Zeluk picking up your slack a little bit as you trip a couple times. He catches you one of the times and just keeps slowly walking as you're, like, laying on him. And slowly getting dragged.
Start with PC, see if that does something.
Alright, sounds good. And this caravan continues rolling. At one point, their lanterns go unhooded, and you hear them shout, "Anybody there? Come out!" And you hear weapons being drawn. We're armed. We're not afraid.
Sounds like someone who doesn't know what they're talking about.
Phil, it just must be the wind. All right, Craig.
I'll speak in his mind. It is just the wind.
It's just the wind.
Yeah, I'll do telepathy and fuck with him a little bit.
What? Who said that?
How many are there?
Craig, calm down. You hear two voices, but judging it being a caravan, you think there might be a lot more than that. There are several carts, and there are drivers in those carts, but there are two.
Can I see what's in the carts, or
are
the carts covered?
The carts are covered, it seems.
Fuck. Okay.
These look more like storage caravans than like carriages and stuff, rather than transport.
Mm-hmm.
You see, make me a perception check from where you are.
Oh, please. Don't be a 4. Well, it wasn't a 4.
Hard to make out. There might be 10, 20 people. You see a lot of movement. It's hard to tell. It's very dark. Even with their little hooded lanterns, it's a little
Well,
hard to
I've dark
tell.
vision.
Yes. And you only you can't discern... As I said, you're discerning shapes and everything, but you're not getting a full picture as it is dark in your...
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. And they are moving. The hooded lanterns go back to hooded, and they're like, let's keep moving. We can't daddle too long. They'll catch us. And then they continue moving.
They'll catch us.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Who's what?
Okay, yeah.
They continue traveling. The last cart eventually passes your sight, and they continue forward. They seem to keep at a steady pace, trying to keep their carts and trotting to be really quiet, trying not to be too loud. They seem to have also taken
something.
as if, or maybe trying to escape with something. But they're coming from the City of Ire. Who knows what that could be? The Shardminds are in control right now. It's up to
I don't
you
think
whether
I'm
or not you
gonna-
leave them alone.
Either they're running something for the shard mines, or they're running stuff away from the shard mines. And since they said they'll catch us, that leads me to believe the latter.
It could be a supply caravan for the laboratory.
It could, yeah. But I'm way out of position. You guys are asleep. I can't really do much about that. Could I catapult one of the wagon wheels off, in theory?
If it's attached, it's not its own object.
Ah, fuck.
You could
Could I-
catapult something into the wagon.
Could I catapult a good-sized rock into the wagon
I
wheel?
mean, you could always set a fireball right underneath the caravan.
That is very obvious, and I don't want to do that.
I mean, it'd wake us up as well. We'd hear the freaking bang.
So, the funny thing about Catapult is actually one of the few spells that is not vocal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Krakatoa, bitch.
Full stroke down, motherfucker.
So I'm gonna attempt to.
So, what are you gonna catapult?
I'm gonna catapult a somewhat large rock. That.
Oh.
That is kind of near the cart, and I'm gonna catapult it into one of the wagon wheels.
Right.
The wagon has to make a dexterity check.
Whereabouts is the wagon at this point in time?
The wagons are, well, the last caravan is about here, and the other caravans are just along the road.
Right.
I don't have a representation of them at this moment.
No, that's fine.
It's on me. Here we go.
Just launch a caravan into a caravan, it'll be fine.
Can't do over 5 pounds. Or at least I don't think I can.
I don't know. I do not have these
For
spells.
catapult?
When you cast the spell using a slot of 2nd or higher, the maximum weight of the object you can target with this spell is increased by 5 pounds.
So you could effectively fire...
I can fire Zelok at them.
I have a 5e question because I'm not because I've never I have mixed and matched a warlock with sorcerer before. It's something I've done before. I really like mixing those two, especially if you're going caster.
Makes sense.
Catapult. So with the catapult, I'm wondering if you could use your pact magic to cast it, despite it being one of your sorcery spells.
Yeah, you can use
so.
you can mix and match spell slots.
Okay. Droogan will be right back. We have been having a little bit of technical difficulties during this sesh. Unfortunate.
Right,
Okay.
Well,
So if you go to 4th level, so I'm just like looking at the amount that you can do. So you can do up to 4th level. So
20 pounds.
Yeah. So like a 20-pound boulder. That does about...
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, now hear me out.
I'm not firing it at somebody. I'm not trying to kill them.
to be honest,
So
though, if you hit a
it'll do
wagon with that-
68 damage and...
Are there any... Alright.
Question, Nikki. For example, if he was to fire the boulder from behind the rear cart, could there be a chance of him hitting multiple carts in a row, or would it just hit that one and stop?
It's a single target spell.
Oh. No.
And they're hitting an object, which is very funny to me.
Yeah, an object can't make dex saves, I don't believe.
No, they can't.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pack magic it. Why not?
Okay, 4th level.
4th level catapult. I'm gonna find an approximately 20-pound boulder.
That'll be pretty
Doesn't have to be.
It's a DC 20 dexterity check, which I assume it fails.
That poor
thing. Because it's not sentient. I'm aiming for the back wheels, either one, or both if it decides that way.
Excuse me.
Okay, objects always fail dex and strength saves, but they're immune to anything else that makes any other types of saves. It auto fails. You just hit.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Big
All right.
What?
28 damage to the wagon wheel.
I think it's just gone.
Okay,
The rear end.
I'm gonna tell you something really funny about D&D. So these types of vehicles have about 30 HP. Your boulder comes out of fucking nowhere, and the cart just goes and reams off the fucking way and just fucking crashes and just rolls over. And you hear shouting and people are like, "Oh no, what's going on?" Ah!
I make a perception check to wake up from the fucking
Yelling?
noise.
It is very loud, yes. Perception checks. To see if you awaken.
I think I just jumped the merchant caravan.
If you have the
I shit myself.
if you have the alert feat, you just wake up.
I don't think I do.
I think Flint wakes up.
I mean, I'm
Flint
proficient in
wake.
perception.
Shumi and
I think
Flint
I
wake
fucked
up from the shouting. Enoch wakes up. There's shouting and lights are turning on over here.
Flint's gonna run over here and like.
There's people just
shaking.
shouting, "What's going on? Something in the cart! We're getting attacked! What? From where?
Enoch's gonna go over here and hide.
Wake up, Phil! Wake up!
You guys see lights off. If you can make me perception checks,
I
as
think
you...
these are innocent virgins.
Actually, you guys wake up from like the sound, and as you groggily wake up, you guys see lights, bright lights off in the distance that seem to be torches and lanterns. Through the tree lines, you guys can see carts, and one cart that has been completely toppled over and almost completely destroyed. One wheel's off, and it's like wobbly. It has like a hole in it where the boulder hit.
Nice.
It's
Nikki,
almost complete. It looks like someone could trip and fall and destroy the whole thing.
Can I?
Nikki. Oh, go on. Let's do it.
Okay. First off,
I was just aiming for the wheel. I didn't mean to.
I'm going to stealth so that I can get up to Belliath.
Stealth. Their stealth wasn't very high. You noticed.
Yeah,
Nikki,
you see them.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stealth, but I'm going to then perch myself in the tree above Belliath and Swumi.
Okay.
And I'm just.
You see several human. You actually get to know what they are. You see a couple dwarves and what look to be gnolls running around and freaking out. The gnolls are the ones freaking out and howling and screaming, and some of them are the ones that are armed.
Nikki, with expertise, do I get advantage on?
Can I?
Expertise doesn't do advantage. It's advantage just when you're doing certain things. Right now, you guys are in complete darkness, so I would allow you guys to roll, if you have proficiency.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna roll a second time then because fuck that one. 22.
Well,
okay.
No, I don't have proficiency in stealth. I don't know. I'd like to
Nice.
see if I can.
I'm guessing.
Just gotta sneak up to the boulders over here.
I'd like to make a perception check and see if I can determine what kind of caravan this is.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold you up for a sec. Droogan, what's the sitch?
I am still loading up, trying to get in.
Okay.
My computer just turned on.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Did you remember to sacrifice the child?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Multiple.
Virgin sacrifices are so expensive these days. I can't do that.
I didn't
man.
say virgin sacrifice.
In this
I said child
economy,
sacrifice.
Virgins
That
are
just makes it
a dime
fucking
a
worse.
dozen. Just go to the local game store.
Wow.
I can only afford a goat.
Wow. I'm offended by that one myself, to be honest.
Honestly.
Nikki, question: roughly how high up is this tree?
Well, how high do tropical trees get?
I don't know if they can be about 30 plus feet. I don't know. I live in the UK. We don't really have tropical trees.
Google.
Palm trees can be pretty tall.
Palm trees can be pretty tall. I would
Like,
say
not
about.
like super tall, but like 30.
I would
they
say
can
about.
get up to 200 feet tall.
What? Fair enough. If they're left alone, these ones are they're a lot of these trees and everything are uncursed again, and this is like the more tropical
Average
area.
palm tree is 32 to 50 feet tall.
That sounds
All right, so I would say about 40 feet.
Sweet. I am 40 feet.
Okay.
near.
I think I'm in now. I'm good.
Enoch is role playing a
Okay.
mango.
So,
Am I
it's-
awake or
Bird.
am I still asleep?
You are definitely awake.
Or more realistically,
do you?
banging hubris?
Were we?
Anybody else notice that we were in the same bed? No?
I mean, it was kind of
comment.
implied and assumed.
If I'd had my soundboard set up right now, I think.
I thought you were just wholesomely cuddling. I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Wholesomely.
can I make a perception check to see if I can determine what kind of caravan this is?
Yes, you may. I would say Phil would probably have a better understanding of that part, but you The few of you who have
I'm
been in these
more-
areas and stuff, who probably
I'm
would have
more
a better
trying
idea.
to determine if this is trying to get away from the city or going to the laboratory.
It's leaving the city. It came based on what Belliath probably would have told you when you got there, that they
I
came from that way.
understand that. That doesn't mean they're not going to the lab, though.
They are continuing on the road and they are not veering off the path, but they were stopped. They don't seem to be turned to the way you guys are going.
I wonder why.
This type of caravan seems to be a mixture of what looks to be scared merchants and citizens from the city, from one of the cities.
Yeah,
A mixture
okay.
of races and things.
Right.
There's a few dwarves. There's a few
I
explode
I like-
area.
no, I light my
Nuke.
fucking torch. For fuck's sake! Stop it! Stop shouting!
Ah!
Nobody's attacking anybody.
They're down here, where all the carts are.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
I kind of stop shout! I'm in the wrong direction.
Stop shouting! Where the fuck are you guys?
What? Why?
I look at what I look at the fuckery that is happening.
A lot of them freeze up. Who are you? Did you attack us? What's going on?
Oh,
A rock fell.
A rock fell.
A rock destroyed our cart.
yes, that is unfortunate. Please stop fucking shouting.
We're trying to sleep.
The few dwarves are there trying to like calm them down as well. The gnolls eventually like
I'll also step forward.
calm for the moment.
I'm still hanging in the tree.
Flint just kind of like perched up on the rocks, just like. Take
You're wondering
the
what you can
shot.
steal.
Yes.
Wow. You know him so well.
And I will.
So how fucked up is this cart?
Very.
Probably very.
I
I didn't mean to hit it that hard. But Nikki said, "Oh, you could do a 4th level spell." I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool."
Oh god, 68. Jesus.
One of the gnolls. I'm Riff. My poor card.
Hi.
I feel so bad for the bastards now.
I'm so sorry.
Is this cart salvageable?
Yes. It can be repaired. It'll take a while. It can be
Okay, I
repaired.
was about to
I'm
ask.
so
can
sorry.
I fix the wheel with mending.
That will take a long time to fix with mending.
I mean, the rock only hit the wheel, right?
No.
It
No.
almost destroyed the
No,
cart
no.
on its
It-
own.
It has 30 HP and they hit 28
28.
total. It's really fucking
I'm going to be
destroyed.
honest. I overestimated that.
Ah,
You.
attacked us! Why?
I thought you were smug.
Well, calm down. Both of you.
Flint's gonna go
I
back.
thought they were smugglers. I thought they were running something that we should stop. I was going to just disable the wheel. I kind of picked too large of a rock.
You're going to feel. You.
Don't touch my horn. I swear to the gods.
She's going to do that thing where she like fucking cups your face with their hands.
Oh no. Okay.
Why did you throw a rock at the caravan you
I
couldn't
thought-
identify?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm imagining the way Soviet said that. I can imagine Shumi's eyes just twitching just because she's that pissed off.
Oh no, this is more like disappointed parental figure.
Yes, it is, and
Which would probably hurt Belliath more because they don't have any parental figures.
yeah, no, she's like looking down.
Oh no, she's not allowing you to look away. You are stuck looking them in the eyes.
Stare into my eyes. Belliath.exe stopped working.
After the other,
do not have an answer for that.
After a while, the other caravan people
Where's the
calm
rat?
down and get their things sorted out. There's
This
about like
is just a misunderstanding. They were
Oh,
talking
Belliath,
about not
hold on
getting
a
caught
sec,
by
please.
somebody. Sorry.
Please. Hold.
okay. Well, the rowdiness of the others starts to simmer down, and they start fixing their carts and everything. A dwarf walks up. My name's Gus, and I really am confused on what's going on here. We mean no harm. We don't want to fight. We're just trying to live.
If my naive friend here probably mistook you for a caravan of Shardmind in the dark.
Let's go with that.
After for some reason they kicked out our campfire.
As they're talking,
You
I'm
didn't-
slowly going to start making my way over to
You,
him.
you didn't think to wake someone else up to help you.
I'm just imagining the dragonflies by and then just everyone just.
I'm-
Just flying, you know.
Just give him a heart attack, the usual.
Oh no.
He doesn't know the context. He just hears shouting.
The shouting eventually does die down, but
Oh,
you
oh, no.
arrive.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, Tenacity. She's holding you by the coat in place. Get your ass back down one tile.
At first, not a lot of people notice, but Riff notices the dragon lad. What?
Don't,
Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed.
Gus will hold up his hands. Stop. Hey,
Yeah.
what a strange band of individuals. I seriously think we're getting robbed here.
You're not getting
please.
robbed. You're not getting robbed.
You're
not
definitely not
robbed.
getting robbed. There's not a rat.
You're not getting robbed by the people you can see.
Wait, hold on. I'd like to make a perception check. Where's Flint? 15.
You see nothing.
No.
You see everyone but
Where's-
Flint.
Where's where's Flint?
Well, last
where's
you
Flint?
checked, he was sleeping. Winky face.
Where?
Can I also make a perception check, or
Yeah.
would I not think of?
This seems like a reason to go check the camp. I'm gonna.
Do I see the bastard?
No.
No.
How high did he
What
roll
is your
his
what the
fucking
fuck is your
stealth?
sneak? My God!
You just barely missed him.
What did
Is
you
this
roll,
is this
Grad?
passive sneak 26?
No, it's not
No,
passive.
he rolled.
My passive's 24. But come on, what the fuck?
He rolled a
Hold on,
26.
Nikki.
I hate you.
Nikki, can I roll again under the guise of because I've dealt with Flint long enough, would I have had advantage? Like I
Probably not.
specifically have had to deal with his bullshit like this for the longest out of everyone in this party.
I'll say that you and Ennaq working together can give the advantage.
Okay.
But
you,
in
what
the
is
meantime, Flint,
Okay,
you have a
what's
little bit
right?
of time to run up. If you want to make some sleight of hand checks, as your stealth is really
Damn
good.
it.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
You
I'm
can
gonna
steal from these
man's
poor
name is
people.
It's gonna just run.
Is he going to have to reroll stealth when he enters the light?
Oh god.
Because there are still people around.
What have
the car.
I done?
Oh yeah,
What have I done?
yeah. Sleight of hand, and then you have to reroll stealth to get out.
What have I done?
Neat.
Uh-huh.
23.
I blame you for this.
You
entirely.
should! It's entirely my fault!
All right.
This is entirely my fault!
You managed to yoink a couple little items. Now roll stealth.
Yep.
Please.
I'm a fucking idiot!
See how quickly you get out of here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What's my passive? What's my passive perception? Bear with me. Damn it, not high enough. 19. You son of a bitch.
The clap of his ass cheeks blends into the jungle.
God fucking damn it.
It improves his camouflage.
I have a +9 to stealth, goddamn, to fucking perception.
Yep, nope, so do
It's
I.
one
Well.
of my better stealth.
Granted, you are currently overwhelmed with the stupidity of your seemingly adopted child.
My
Flint is
No.
just stealthily making his way back to camp to just go back to sleep.
No, I love the fact that Swumi has a passive medicine check of 24.
That's
yes,
amazing.
because that is one
Just-
of my. Anyways, that's
Don't
not
think I'll have to
important.
roll anymore.
What is you might want to check the contents of your.
Yes, we have a rat folk that likes to
Oh, you
rob,
guys-
and I
You guys don't know.
accidentally
he could have
created the
stolen
perfect
anything.
opportunity for him. I apologize.
I mean-
right
don't
now.
even pull that bullshit with
I'm
me.
just saying.
I have
Okay,
had to deal
okay.
with Flint.
Just a moment. Okay. One, yes, he is gone, and you guys don't know where he is. Yeah, he could have. But also, people shouting, loud noises, rat runway. He could have done one of two things: run away because of, like, well,
Loud
running
noise.
away, or he could have seen things to steal. But it all depends on which one you think it would have been.
Flint is currently in a place right now.
Swumi has dealt with Flint's bullshit enough to know that he's definitely not running from this.
All right.
He has you might want to check the contents of each of your carts that
What?
Dorkin and our band has.
I think it's all there, minus the rock inside of it. I got new contents.
I don't mean your cart here. I mean the other ones in the caravan.
I wonder what Flint even stole.
This is a net
Oh,
game.
I'm about to tell ya.
Fucker.
So
Yeah.
you stole from the front cart, which
Yeah.
is
Nuclear weapons.
hilarious because that's actually where the noble stuff is.
Oh no. Oh,
Are you fucking serious?
no.
Yes. You stole a crown.
Oh my
Every time
god.
to my belly, I feel worse. Come on now.
What have I done?
You might want to confirm that the contents and the rest of the carts matches what you had before.
Picking up
I-
splinters.
Erikai, go
Yeah.
grab Flint.
He's
I-
just slinked back to the camp. Just
I heavily doubt that he would let this pass as an opportunity.
How much guilt damage do I take?
What's really funny, this fuck up
Oh,
could have
no.
actually been
Emotional
fixed
damage.
by Victor.
Hush.
Yeah,
He's
if
a
only
carpenter.
the OP dwarf was here.
Fuck. The one time.
Victor, the
What?
roadside assistance service.
Exactly.
it's gonna come back to the camp. He's just gonna like use campfire to when he gets
Hold
back.
on.
Yeah. Just
So,
Erikai,
Flint, this little shiny crown.
yes.
It's so pretty. Interestingly
Wait,
enough,
I know.
it has
Okay, this
crystals all throughout
God
the
damn it.
point of it.
I have an idea.
It is like a very jagged crown. It is
Nice.
blood red with spikes.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
And it looks like it would fit perfectly on someone like Belliath or Erikai.
Oh no.
Almost.
Oh no.
And it has a jewel in the middle. That is purple with almost like a red iris, like a dragon eye.
Oh god. I've got a bad feeling about this.
It is very pretty, and like it looks like it's made completely out of ruby or a blood gem.
Hang on, I need a DM.
And into the bag of holding it goes.
As you're doing that, Flint, I'm gonna turn to Swumi, and it's just like, don't worry, I'll get him. This way he won't hear me, and I'm gonna dimension door.
Fucking Enderman teleports behind him.
Yeah, I'll be right back. And you see this black rectangle form behind Belliath, and she just steps backwards into it. Flint, you're gonna see on the other side of the fire a black rectangle form, and you're gonna see a very guilty-looking Belle up here on the other side of the fire, and just go, okay, Flint.
Someone put out our bonfire, so I lit.
Yes, I put that. No. You're not changing the subject.
And someone put out our fire.
Yeah, no. You're not changing the subject. Sorry to wake you up, Hubris. But
she's here.
Yeah, sorry to wake you up. But okay, I'm gonna walk around the fire to Flint, and I'm just gonna go, okay. I realize I gave you the perfect opportunity, but that doesn't mean you should take it because these are good people and I made a mistake.
What opportunity did you give me?
Insight check the fuck out of that, please.
I don't even need to.
What is
Flint.
your passive? Oh.
Flint.
15.
Flint. I have known you long enough that I know you're full of shit.
We just think the worst of each other.
If
Fucking
he's
hell, what kind of friends are we?
Actually,
I am not
even
a
if
garbage
he's not-
slime.
Flint.
Yeah.
What did you take?
I hid in a tree.
What did you take?
I hid in a
Insight
tree.
check that bullshit.
Holy fuck!
God damn it, why am I rolling so terribly?
For the first time, Belliath,
And forever.
Flint seems to be actually telling you the truth. You think he's doesn't have anything. He
I
seems
really
to have
don't
been
want
here
to
the whole
believe
time.
him, but
You
okay.
have to.
You have a birthday 20?
Do I have a birthday? I don't know. No, I used the birthday 20 on that bullshit we were doing.
When is your next one?
The 15th of January.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's a long ways away.
Anyway.
Does anyone have a birthday 20?
Anyway.
This is not.
Let's not waste it here.
I don't know.
Okay.
I normally don't.
Not piss these people off by actually robbing them.
Okay. So, Flint,
Yes.
and I will put a hand on his shoulder. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe you, and I think you're telling the truth.
Yes.
But you have to admit that it's kind of expected at this point that you would steal something.
Are you going?
I heard loud noises, and I went.
I don't have another one.
And
Oh.
no, Flynn's like, I heard loud
Why-
noises and went in the bush.
I want to say this is why I told Erikai to do it, because I wanted Erikai to physically drag him back to the caravan.
Oh, don't worry, I got it. But
No, you don't.
okay.
I believe you. I believe you. But still, we're having a conversation down by the road. We need you there.
Okay.
All right. Am I going to have to pick you up to carry
No,
you
no.
there?
I'll walk on my own. So walk away. As you walk away.
No, you're walking. No. You're walking in front of me. You're walking in front of me.
Okay. He gets like a foot, 5 feet in front of you, and I'm gonna roll stealth to try and say it really silently, but he's gonna say, "And for Flint." I'm giving you one last chance.
You're giving me one last chance to figure out what's going on?
Yes.
All right, I'll roll a perception to see if I pick that up.
Damn it! Oh,
Are you?
damn my wisdom stat!
Heck.
Okay.
Again, this is why I told Erikai to do it. Because I just wanted him to grab the rat and bring him here.
What? Well, so shit now.
Well, I brought the rat.
Well,
happening?
after a little while before before you two come back.
I told them to check everything in the carts.
Yes.
Specifically.
Yep. And this white-haired elven man with long ears walks up. He seems to be wearing very regal-esque ceremonial armor draped over, or with a cloak draped over top of it. He seems to be carrying
Is it an empty
a
box?
long sword. He looks over and says, "I do have something missing, an heirloom of my father's."
Not surprising. Erikai, go grab Flint.
A crown.
Yes, Erikai, go grab Flint, please.
You already sent Belliath.
No, I asked you to do it. I don't know why Belliath left. This was a simple job.
I brought the rat.
No, you didn't. Where's the rat?
I brought the rat.
Flint,
That's
this is not the request. Bags of holding now.
No.
Erikai, grab him.
No.
Zelok is blocking it.
Zilla,
what a rowdy group.
It's gonna get me. Get away from me. He's gonna suck me.
Please grab him.
Flint, wisdom
please
saving.
grab him.
Flint, wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh,
Nikki,
oh yeah.
while they're doing that, just check your Twitch chat. Do you want mute proof to go poof, or?
Yeah, they seem to be a bot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
What is their DC?
Be gone.
Because if that doesn't work, I'm about to cast Hold Person.
Nature's Wrath as well.
Ooh.
So, that just
Strength or Dex save.
that just fails.
Ooh.
Flint, you freeze in place for a moment.
Down.
And then he automatically fails the Dex save versus Nature's Wrath and is pinned to the ground by vines.
Oh no!
You guys just double teaming the rats right now.
I'm gonna turn to Gus and just be like,
Please
I'm so sorry.
Stop. I was talking.
What a strange group.
I'm going to empty out all of his bags of
Oh
holding.
no. That we're gonna be here a while.
So much stuff.
You are gonna regret that.
There's not anything volatile in those bags, is there,
You
Flint?
know what? Fine.
won't know.
Never mind. I'm going to pick up both of his bags of holding. I'm going to reach into both of them and say the word crown.
No, we don't know what is taken, so we can't.
He
We
just
do.
said
Yeah, we
crown.
do.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah, Riley's lost the crown.
Flint, did you put it in one of your bags of holding?
Yes, I said.
Okay. So, in one of the bags, you pull out a crown, and in one of the other bags, you pull out a different crown.
What?
Oh no.
There's two? He has two crowns?
Yes, because he's stolen various jewelry that he never looked through.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he has so much
I have
stuff.
so much.
I just imagine you keep pulling out crowns and just like.
So
What are those?
the first
Are those
crown
mine?
that you pull out is a blood red crown with 4 spikes coming out of it, and one in the middle, a gem. You see, Rylus' eyes will widen. Be like that. That would be it. The other crown, however, is like a gold band with like a diamonds and sapphires embedded all the way through the band.
Gold one is mine.
No, she's had about enough bullshit tonight. You get a fucking death glare from your fucking druid.
Rylus will hold out his hand. May I have my father's crown?
Can I make a history check on the crown he is asking about?
It's the red
You
one.
may.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm squinting on myself. It's been a while since I played Erikai.
Ooh!
History
Okay.
check. Okay. A long time ago, before the Shardmind showed up, this whole Icefields was ruled by a king. His name was King Dylus, and he was named the Blood Red King, as he wore blood red armor and wore a blood red crown, as he was a proficient sorcerer in blood magic. Is his royal bloodline? He is a king's blood.
Hold on, his name is Dylus.
Dylus. This guy,
So
his
he
name is
named his
Rylus.
son Rylus.
Yes.
It's like Dracula and Alucard.
Does Rylus have a child named in the same
Don't
fashion?
overthink it.
He doesn't have kids
I-
yet. He will look and hold out his hand.
I apologize for him. He has a bit of a compulsion and doesn't think before acting.
Granted, that's kind of a theme tonight.
No, I acted. Yeah, I was the one who.
That doesn't absolve you of guilt.
Not inherently evil. But there are objects nearby. What's the range of this? 60 feet?
60 feet, and it detects celestials, fiends, and undead.
And undead?
As well as
detected
hallowed
me?
or consecrated objects or locations.
There is one undead among the people. Not any of these NPCs, but they're in their caravan. There's one undead. But they just look like a human.
There's one undead just amongst the people?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Please, God, don't fuck this up because we are already so.
Erikai is just.
They're not.
Looks.
Well, they're not inherently evil. They're just undead.
But they are apparently disguised.
What with the history check? What do I know of the king that used to own this crown
He didn't-
other than his name?
He didn't rule with, like, ruthlessness or anything. He was actually a very just king. He was very fair to the people, especially the the Aquadals that roamed the territories. But he also had to protect his land. It was it is very rich in a lot of high materials, which the Crystal Empire deemed they wanted, as well as other
Wait a minute.
groups.
What kind of metal is this crown made of? Say adamantine or mithril? You described the gemstones and the crystals. What actual metal is the brunt of
It seems to be made out of a blood
red metal.
red metal or crystalline. Like, it is shiny.
Oh, so it's
like
not made of metal.
It's shiny like would be a crystal, but it seems to be metallic when you knock against it. Erikai, being a smith, you would actually recognize it as being like hardened, would be hardening. You know when you change steel's color and make it do a different shine and all that kind of stuff?
That's to do with the heat of it.
Heat treatment. This seems to be a differently heat treated type of adamantine. A very indestructible crown.
Again, I apologize for our petulant child here, but
if these were different times, I'd be a lot more angry. But we don't have the luxuries of anger. You didn't attack us outright, other than the cart.
Yeah,
You're lucky we aren't warriors. At least they aren't.
I understand that, but
I think both sides are lucky, personally.
unfortunately, we would have been
I'll be right
going for the City of Ire, but our forces aren't exactly prepared yet.
He'll give a quizzical look. Forces.
We have plans to liberate this place.
No,
Two cities have already been liberated. A third is beginning the process of reconstruction.
That is the reason we are running. We heard that the other places were liberated. I wanted my people safe again.
You're on the right path. If you follow this road, you will end up at a settlement by Silver Lake. You can talk with, is it Solaria?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk with the owner of the settlement, Solaria, about temporary lodging. We do have a longhouse for such purposes.
I appreciate the hospitality after this.
While
and
Enoch's just constantly looking around.
Do explain. Well, I don't think we can get that carriage out of here now.
No worries about the carriage. Well, Riff, we'll put your things in the other carts and we'll move forward. There's no time.
May I see that crown?
He turns. Depends on what you want to do with it.
I simply wish to examine it.
I'm guessing you do have like a tool belt on you, Master Smith.
I've got Smith's tools, yes.
Alright. He would notice. You wish to examine the make.
Yes.
He will hold it up.
While all this is happening, do I see anyone looking like they're trying to guard this person in particular, like looking, like keeping watch, if you will, like they're more armed or better trained?
I'm gonna let you use your passive for this.
My passive perception is
yes, you would
19.
notice. You would notice. There are there's an aquaddle that keeps looking at you guys.
Fucking where?
It's
What?
Where?
Where?
Whomst.
He's sitting. Well. Just getting the ARP.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at this crown and determine whether I think this was harvested from metal cursed sources, or if this predates that.
Ah, wonderful. Okay, that kind of check.
That kind of check? What?
Because you can do a smithing tools check for that kind of stuff. And,
Yeah.
I
can do smith's tools.
Alright.
Smith's tools. Featured effects with that. I think I just have to roll it from my inventory.
Yep.
There we go. Smith's tools. Use Smith's tools. Normal. Oh, that's a 3, but it's a 14.
Not too bad. That will still do it.
He's too dangerous. Left alive.
That's very funny.
You see Naquaddle wearing like very heavy amounts of clothes, bandages along his feet, but you see him wielding a gigantic buster sword.
Oh shit!
Holy!
Does he clock onto me looking around, or
he's just looking around and just looking at all of you, eyeing you all down? But he will notice you looking. He will stay silent. But what you do notice of the crown is that this crown is very old, and it is actually not made from ore. Strangely enough, this is actually made from scales. You can see the patterns of the scales in the crown, which gives it its sort of crystalline look.
Were these scales given or taken?
I think that's a question I would ask my father if I knew where he was. If he ever appears again, I'll ask him. I know it was from dragons. The scales of a dragon. I don't remember the story.
I look at Rashari.
Adamantine dragons are a rare breed. I would hope that one was not slain for this one's vanity.
My father was not one of vanity's sake. I think it was earned in my eyes. Dragons tend to give parts of themselves to worthy mortals or kinships of theirs, as honoring them a part of their brood in a way. I've heard stories like that. Many mortals becoming like dragons and joining them. Ones who gain sorceries through their broodkin.
Even sorcery can be taken.
Well, that's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
I didn't know that could happen.
The perversion of nature takes many forms, as much as nature itself.
Please do keep this crown and me a secret, please. I'd rather not people find out. My bloodline is, if you say it can be stolen, that puts me in danger.
You are dragonkin?
Wrong. My father is our bloodline is able to, in a way, manipulate blood. But it's my own blood.
Weird.
Oh, their blood.
Okay, so they can't steal people's blood.
They can
No.
manipulate their own.
Our blood
Oh,
is
they're
magical.
king's blood.
Yes.
They're king's blood. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
It's a strange magic, I will say, but
He would have gotten a concerned look, but when you mentioned that it only works on their blood specifically, that she's confused, but not about to get mad. She can't, as a druid, get mad with him fucking with his own blood, but if he's doing it to other people, that's a different story.
yeah. I did hear of one of the cities that had a person who was stealing them away and stealing magic. I kind of want to avoid that place.
Oh, she's dead.
Dead.
Dead. Like,
Well,
really fucking dead.
Relief. A little bit of relief. Riff will start moving boxes out of the hole.
Yeah, the person who was in charge of the cannibals that showed up about a year ago, also dead.
Cannibals, yes.
Shardminds in the other two cities, dead. Well, technically, in the City of Glass, they were comatose after we destroyed the warden keeping up their hive mind.
The Bahamut cult, yeah. They still roam the Ire. They're in control.
Like I said, we were planning to deal with that. And I'm
With-
going to transfer to Ogwin. I'd like to have a conversation with this boy here.
The
for a
savory
moment.
gentleman. He will, as you approach him, he'll just stare at you with unblinking eyes.
You mentioned an undead in the caravan. Would this happen to be it?
No,
No?
I said they
Can
were
I do-
human,
Oh,
or they look human.
never mind.
Nikki, while everyone's talking, are they still trying to fix their cart?
No, Riff is currently actually trying to pick up the boulder and move it into the next cart.
I'm going to try
Why
and help.
is he taking the boulder? That's not your property.
He was told to take the things in the cart and move them into the next cart.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair.
I'd like to ask.
I'm going to help.
I'd like to ask Aloop and
I'm also gonna help.
if he has any information about the Aquaddle village in the nearby cave system.
Aloop's demeanor will change. Saying in Ogwin, stay away from there. Dangerous.
I am quite aware of how dangerous it is. We're going there because of the... To put in polite terms, subhuman piece of garbage who has been running amok. We're going there to kill Dr. Esker. I just need information on which of the tribes was there.
Mine.
You're just going to hear in the background because I speak it as well. We're going to have some fun with her.
I don't know if it is still there. I know I was taken. I don't know if it still stands.
How long ago did this happen?
Too long ago. Just like you. This seems to be another survivor of ticks that have happened in the past. But this one was taken from their village a long time ago. They just assume that their village is just gone.
As far as we know, the village was still there.
Mm.
However, it appears 3 weeks ago, a group was heading in that direction. I'm not sure what condition it is now, but knowing that Dr. Esker has taken over a research facility that was hidden under the village, I can't make promises, but I'll try to.
If you find my grandfather, he's the eldest of the village. Make sure he's okay. He,
Oh, me the player, I already know 100%. He's fucking dead, Nikki. Don't even play this coy bullshit with me.
Flint.
He may have gone a little senile. It has been a very long time. He's very, very old.
I would like to gently place a hand on his shoulder. The village, the settlement that I informed, I would assume who is the person rallying all of you to leave the city. There are a lot of our kin there. It has inadvertently become a safe haven for them.
A safe haven for our people? There's not many villages left, are there? Maybe the Vale.
From what I've heard.
There's few underground Vales left, yes, maybe.
Perhaps, but from what I heard, the slavers from the Scalic Dominion caused a lot of problems for our kin, and then the Shardmind started removing those who refused to comply. So, as far as how many remaining villages with a functioning population, I can't say. All I know is that our camp has become a rallying place for what remains of the different tribes. Last I saw, they started building houses under the port in the lake. Some building cabins along the coastline, but most of them have been ousted from their homes or were liberated from the prison in the City of Glass.
I heard rumors there's a tribe to the west, near the northern area of the lake, lagoon, whatever. It's still habited, protected by a water beast.
Thank you for that information.
But water beast was not always around.
I wish it were. Perhaps that would have saved me a lot of problems, but you can't change the past.
Nope. I think we're all set.
We need to get
serious.
going.
I was serious though. Good luck on the rest of your travels. I understand if you don't want to stay permanently, but it is at least worth looking into.
Okay.
And she will leave.
Nikki,
Yeah, you guys help with moving the stuff in the cart. He does still move the boulder into the cart if no one stops him.
Why are you taking the rock?
Oh, he's already done it a while ago.
Nikki,
he's just on the cart now.
While Alu is walking back to the cart, I'm going to say in Aquan, is there anything you want us to say to that piece of shit when we meet her?
Burn person speaks language.
It is very strange.
All I say is good riddance to her. Rylas will look at you all and bow. I
bow my head as well.
though strange, weird meeting of you all, you are still people of this place. And if our continent is restored and our cities are restored, I'm not fit to be a leader. Just because my father was, I am not meant to be a king again, like him. He wasn't killed, he disappeared, vanished. Our home, just outside the city of Ire, there was an estate. That whole place is gone. Like it was ripped. The few far-seer temples that were around were also ripped away.
What did your father look like? Just in case we come across him.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh.
He will cast Major Image.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't... okay. I'll just make him.
You may want to, in that case, speak with my sister Runia at some point when you reach Camp Hope. I believe she was working with someone in our camp to locate some of the old ruins related to your father's reign. At least she mentioned something about scouring the abandoned ruins across the continent. Perhaps they found something that might give you some information on what happened.
That is appreciative information. Anything
So
to find out about my actual disappearance of my father is greatly appreciated.
I'm assuming then they look very similar, just with obviously a bit of red on the father.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough.
They look strikingly very similar. Just Dylus looks a lot older and has blood red tips in his hair.
Just
Does
exaltation
Dylus
of his
look
sorcery.
like-
Yeah.
Nikki, would it be accurate to describe Dylus as a bit of a frat boy, but if he grew up still being a frat boy?
I actually have a different artwork of them made that it's very funny. I actually really like it.
Question: what about the white hair thing? Is that like common for elves? I chose that art for Erikai because he's an Azamar.
Oh,
probably say so.
For it's just his specific bloodline.
Well,
that's all.
Belliath also has bleached white hair.
But if you notice in the artwork, there's like parts of it that are different color.
Belliath has also got fucking tiefling sort of heritage, and that can also bleach your hair.
Yeah.
So I assume that was why.
I'm guessing Erikai's was bleached from the celestial part.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, these ones, a lot of elder elves actually have white hair in my setting.
Okay.
Due to,
Eldar.
but it's mostly due to when they get to a certain age, their hair color just dies. And
that's annoying.
Yeah. But other than that, they look healthy. It's just their hair color dies. But Dylus was lucky that his tips, because of his bloodline, started like turning red.
So is that the crown that Flint tried to steal?
That is the crown that Flint tried to steal.
Why is his hair covering the band?
Because it does. That's how it, like, the band can sit there and the hair can, like, cover the band and the spikes.
So it's less of a
out.
tiara and more of a, like, it's less of a crown, more of a tiara.
Yeah.
So that it goes into your hair.
Yeah.
Huh.
I cannot say I have sympathies. If the crown has been broken, you should not have it.
What was the old?
That was all that was
king's-
left at our estate. Was this? That's why I think he's still alive, or at least maybe survived. It's because his crown is not destroyed completely. I don't know if it holds any magical power anymore.
Anymore? What did it? What sort of magic did it have?
The gift of the dragon of that crown granted us empowering to our magic.
Well, it is a piece of a dragon. Perhaps one could return it to the dragon in question.
That, unfortunately, is not how it works, Erikai.
If it was bestowed power by the dragon, would it not make sense that the dragon could do so again?
It depends on how that power was earned.
If I were to do it, perhaps I would have to earn it myself again. Would be a test if I am worthy. But
which is understandable.
Wait, Swumi, you're a druid, aren't you?
Yes.
You have level 5 spells, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you have a scrying focus?
What?
I'm asking if you have a scrying focus because we have a piece of a dragon. You could scry on the dragon with that crown.
My focus is my spear.
Oh right, you need a like something that could be used to see the future, like a crystal ball or something, worth at least 1,000 gold.
A cube?
I don't have anything like that. The closest thing would be the cube, but the problem with the cube is it invokes wild magic.
It also invokes
Enchant.
Flint.
Do we have something that could be used to see the future that's worth at least 1,000 gold?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Belliath's focus, maybe. The fucking star orb that's in
Oh
the
yeah,
staff.
the star orb. That's a good point.
Well,
Could we
how
use
much is it worth, though? That's the thing.
Is that worth at least 1,000 gold?
yes.
I love that response.
Do you want me to scry with the star orb?
Eric, I would suggest that, yeah. Perhaps we could scry on the dragon using its scales as a focus.
Is it just that easy for Shum to use something to scry on?
That is a question for Nikki.
You can scry on someone if you're not familiar with them, I believe, if you have a piece of them.
Oh, no, I mean with the focus, I mean.
Oh, well, it just has to be a valid material component.
Yep.
Like,
I've never done magic.
What kind of check is this?
it's not a check, it's a saving throw on the target. If the target is willing to be scryed on, it just automatically works.
Oh.
It modifies the saving throw depending on how familiar you are with the target, as well as how much like object you have to associate the two of you.
I don't know. All I know is that it is an adamantine dragon, and I have some of its scales as in the form of a crown.
It could work, I guess.
So we have secondhand knowledge. We have heard of the target, which means that they have +5 on their save. But we have a body part, which means they have -10 on their save.
Oh shit!
So they're at a -5.
So -5.
Yeah. So it's a wisdom saving throw at -5. It's a dragon, so like if they don't want us to find them,
reach.
It's a reach if they don't want us to find them, given, you know, it's a fucking dragon.
It's an adamantine dragon.
The lucky thing is that they probably can't use their legendary resistances because they probably aren't aware that they're making a saving throw.
That's fair. So I guess I'll try and scry the dragon. This is definitely not going to be a regrettable decision in any way.
It's an adamantine dragon. They're good aligned.
Oh yeah, that doesn't mean he's not gonna be fucking pissed that he's being catcalled by a druid in the middle of the fucking night.
I can just imagine it's already watching us. All you see is just us through its eyesight. Just, oh shit.
Oi, dragon! You want some of this?
What you doing? You want some? I'll get you.
Sure. You know what? I'll scry on the crown. Why not?
Come and give me some of that tail.
The fuck? Don't say that. That sounds fucking weird.
Am I able to contact this dragon?
Yeah, you could definitely scry this dragon.
They're not well known as dragon slayers.
Look, we only killed one, and it attacked us first. It was also a little insane.
Bit of a dick.
Bit of an asshole. I now wear his scales in a scale mail cloak. It's very funny because I'm technically wearing metal armor, but it's from a natural source, so it doesn't fucking negate my druid powers.
Well, the fucking mithril dragon was insane from the metal curse. Adamantine dragons are naturally occurring. They already have
-5, so plus
+5 for the fact that the knowledge is secondhand, -10 for the fact we have a body part.
13 minus 5, so I'm rolling at a +8. Okay, 1 second, I gotta go to the bathroom quick.
He's still +8. My god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be found.
I figured as much.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, like +8, decent shot at it failing considering it's a dragon.
Fucking dragon. Soviet.
Yo.
So what is the highest you can roll?
What is that? What do you mean?
What?
Oh no, it's just a save into. There's nothing.
Yeah,
you do.
it's a save versus his DC.
It does. If you're asking my
Yeah, your spell DC.
my spell DC is 20.
Oh,
right. So it needs a 12 or higher.
That's not bad. Like that, more likely to fail than to succeed is excellent in this circumstance.
Failure.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I had Swumi selected when I was doing that.
He has been scried. My spell DC is 20.
Oh shit!
I really don't want to piss off the scary adamantine dragon, please.
Come on. Time breath isn't that scary.
You see a massive open cavern with many pillars, and you see a massive worm-like creature starting to slither through it all. You see an ancient lindworm dragon.
It's a fucking worm.
Lindworms are like legless dragons. Or at least worm-type dragons. This thing is old. It is absolutely ancient.
Damn.
And wherever it is dug itself quite the hoard and stash. It is bright.
So what does scrying allow me to do other than see it? Like, am I allowed to ask it any questions?
You can't communicate with it unless it can see your sensor, which is a dragon, so it might have true sight.
It's an ancient lindworm.
If it has true sight, it can see your sensor, which might allow communication.
It's like 10 feet of the target. Yeah. The creature does see it. It is looking right back at you. Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Apologies. I didn't think this would actually work.
Kurashikura.
What is
Hold on, wait. Do I speak Draconic?
You don't.
I do not. Do I have... I do not. I cannot talk to this thing unless it speaks Common, Ogwin, Sylvan, Druidic, or Greenskin.
Its iris starts kind of like almost changing colors a little bit. You see, like, because it's so close to you, you can see it's like the movement of its eye and everything.
You happen to have
Make
artwork.
me... Can they interact back? How... How much interaction does the one side have with them?
All the dragon sees is an orb floating in the air.
Orb.
And all that Shumi can see is the dragon. They can only communicate if the fucking dragon can read minds. Or some shit.
Ah.
Which,
you eventually
gem dragons are telepathic? Might be.
You eventually see the eye disappear for a second, and then you see darkness, and then your scrying disappears.
Oh, it's dispelled magic, I assume.
Did he just eat the orb?
He might have been hungry. Or he's just old and senile.
The reason I ask is, if he just ate the orb, does that...
It's just darkness.
Oh.
You're seeing inside its gullet.
That's not what I asked, though, but, So I'm cut off, correct?
No.
No?
Spell's still going, you just can't see anything.
You're inside of it now.
Okay, I'm asking if that has any effect outside of what I am seeing.
Not really. You can still hear it speaking and everything, but it's just now your scrying tool's inside of it.
But nothing's happening to you on our end.
No.
Okay.
You hear it speaking in a tongue you don't understand at this very moment. And if you attempt to scry again at some point, you can try using tongues the next time.
Yeah. I'm going to drop scrying. You just see a very stiff and petrified look.
What did you see?
Ancient lindworm.
Oh, wonderful.
Size of the mountain.
Oh, shit. Don't piss it off. Please.
I thought those were myths.
Also not ancient. I believe the term is Empyrean.
Eric, I understand you work for the Shrine of
what that means.
Shut up.
Rylus will,
She is still petrified holding this crown.
I can't believe
Dylus will slowly take the crown back and put it in a satchel at his side.
If you pursue your father's path, I wish you the best of luck.
I don't know how I'd communicate with the dragon at this moment, but I'm sure
They're quite
I
receptive,
can
actually.
I'm
learn.
honestly shocked he is alive. Or was alive.
Rashari, come speak to this one.
Was.
Oh, no.
Huh?
You want to talk to a dragon?
I mean their language.
Hey kid, you want to see that body?
Damn it.
I love the literalness of it.
You want to talk to a dragon?
Well, Rylus will, bow again. Well, we must get going. Too much, we don't want to be seen in the daylight this close to the city.
Sorry for the intrusion.
No
safe
problem.
travels.
You as well. There's, a lot more guards out of the Shardminds outside the cities. Just be careful of the farms. They're a little bit, unfriendly to outsiders, as of recent.
Fine by me.
He will nod. Alright, everyone, carry on. You'll go to his cart.
She's still petrified. And stiff.
You okay?
I'm going to put my hand on Swumi's and just try and wake her out of her state. Gently.
They continue their pathway. Eventually, off into the night, they continue to go. So you guys did help him, actually, one second.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
Wow.
Hey Flint, are you looking inside the cart?
Yes.
There's a couple
maybe.
things left behind.
What did they leave behind?
God damn it.
Oh, it's a little
whatever
bit.
it was,
little,
it's Flint's now.
A little bit of trinkets and a bag of money.
Okay,
Yay!
I don't
Odds
care.
and ends, that sort of thing.
I don't care. We got the guy back his family heirloom. He's not gonna try and kill us.
Damn it.
Oh, because the Noel noticed you guys actually helping him put things in the cart, he absentmindedly didn't take everything. But he took the boulder, at least.
Yeah, the most important part.
At least no one can throw it at him again because they've got it secured.
It's just a scrying tool.
Just a stupid boulder.
It hollowed out an entire mountain.
I mean,
Poured like an ocean of gold and trinkets.
It's a dragon. What do you expect?
Not a dragon. Lindworm,
It's-
very different.
You know what I mean. Well, it's even more fit.
Actually,
I mean,
make me
by
a
that logic, you're a
history-
human.
Make me a history or a nature check.
Who?
All of you, as you're explaining this.
Hell yeah, 20 from a 7, baby!
The dirtiest 20.
Plus 13, motherfucker!
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do an intelligence as well. Why the fuck not? Even though my int is.
Posting.
What was it? Ability check or yeah?
Nature. Yeah, that's not too bad. So,
Well,
with 20, 21, and 15.
yeah, it
Flint,
makes no sense. It'd be the same thing.
Flint doesn't understand animals that much, or creatures of nature. A lindworm, well, actually, a lindworm of that size is probably very old, but not older than the progenitor dragon, one of the three, or four, sorry. There's a gem dragon, metallic dragon, a chromatic dragon, and a lung dragon, much like a lindworm. This lung dragon, and much like the other three, all had they were all like hydras. They had many heads. Tiamat, Bahamut, and this one I actually haven't even revealed because no one's gotten the roll for it yet. But you guys are lucky.
Sardior, the thing?
Sardior is the that would be the
Gem Dragon one, right?
Gem Dragon one, and the Fashara, which I will put in your guys' chat.
I'm guessing this thing is a direct child of that one.
More than likely.
it. For it to be that old, it would have to be a direct descendant of its progenitor, if not one of the very first sired generations.
Old dragon.
So
I don't know how Dylus survived or got those scales.
Yeah. The progenitor dragons, the originals, the 4, they're seen as legends and ancients. Like, no one's ever seen them before. Like, they're just seen as the dragons that birthed all dragonkin. But people worship them like gods. People worship them as, like, their fathers and mother figures and all that stuff. But, they did have children, and they are direct descendants of those. So they did exist. And that might be one of their children.
So is that creature a patron entity?
Mm-hmm. That is a dragon patron.
What is his alignment, just out of curiosity? I know it is technically supposed to be on the spectrum of good, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's
chaotic.
It
good.
still is.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
This isn't particularly related to our current goal. I think that it is best we continue to make our way to the actual threat against nature at this time.
That thing is not a threat to nature, it is just...
big.
I was referring to Dr. Esker.
I am aware. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight after that.
You will sleep, or I will knock you unconscious.
Wow, that was alrighty then.
Is Erica going to physically pick up the druid that is petrified in fear
Yes.
from what they have witnessed?
He is
Just
plenty of
fireman's
strength
lift.
enough to do that.
Fireman's lift.
Whoosh. I'm just gonna drag you all back to your camp.
Again, she's not afraid. She's not afraid that this thing would have harmed. That this thing would have brought harm onto them. But more of the fact that, oh shit,
It's still alive.
it's that big, it's that old, and it's still alive.
I think you guys still have 2 more watches, and then watch is over. It'll be next day.
Yeah. It would
Alright.
probably be smart for either Erica or Ennaq.
Probably.
I don't mind. I can take a watch if need be.
Alright.
I guess we'll take a watch as well, if that's... I don't know how many we need to do total.
Yeah.
4.
So I will do one.
I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm starting not to feel well. I think I ate something bad because my head has started like I don't know. I just feel ill. So
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could stay
No, it's-
longer, but
it's doing
I'm
well.
gonna
No better,
I'm gonna
dude.
make the call. Thank you for the
Alright.
session, Nikki.
No problem.
Have a
Hope you
good
feel
time,
better.
guys.
Doing, bro.
Feel better.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll still continue. As there's hopefully not too much.
Also,
combat.
someone redeemed Kermit Boys.
God damn
It's
it.
not just a boulder, it's a rock.
It's not a boulder, it's a rack.
I can't do it. I can do a little bit, but when I'm trying to say random shit, it doesn't work.
What does my even mean?
My.
It don't.
Don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
So for your rest, make me a perception check.
Who's doing this one?
Whoever's taking this watch and then the next watch. So you are
I'll do my
Eric.
roll for.
Okay.
I'll do the watch.
I love how Gomez in the chat is like, so are they gonna hunt down the first worm? And I'm like, no, I'm not suicidal.
All right. Oh. Okay. We'll remember that.
He will remember.
Your
Yeah, no, I've just thought the same thing.
your night goes without Ire. You it seems to be a little bit more peaceful than it was. Next watch.
Damn, he rolled in that 20 and he doesn't even get to know what horrors await us.
Well, I mean, the sky is nice. There's animals seem to be moving about, but avoiding your camp. At least predators are.
Makes sense.
As there is
The fucking dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon D's nuts.
Oh my god.
I hate you so much sometimes, for fuck's sake.
You know, instead of placing down 2 bedrolls for Erikai and Hubris, we should just place down 1 big bedroll.
And just say fuck
Or
it,
a
because we
10.
know what's going on. We know what's going on.
One big bedroll. There we go.
Is there such thing as like a queen-sized bedroll?
You can get them.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
they
that's
exist.
what I thought.
Also, you only hate me sometimes? I gotta step up my game.
That was the only time I talked to you was in D&D, so I mean, you know.
Erica, now it is your watch. Hubris can join you on this watch.
Perception for me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not fantastic. I get that.
Neither am I. That's okay. I'm at that group. Not 6.
Where is... Oh,
That's 19.
that's better.
That's pretty good. Alright.
I think you could also have the dragon do one. If
Oh
you
yeah,
want.
the dragon. Dragon D's nuts.
God damn it.
Dragon is asleep. He doesn't care.
Dragon taking the nappy.
What? That's me accidentally rolling a weapon attack.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh.
That's why it's plus 13. Because I hit a 1 on my keyboard. Sorry.
No,
Oh,
I'd like
all good.
to think it's like
Macros.
you make the joke, dragon these nuts, the dragon wakes up. What about my nuts?
Don't you fucking touch me.
Where are my testicles, human?
Wait,
God damn.
Don't neuter your friggin' dragon, for fuck's sake.
No, why would we? That is an abhor. That is like an affront to nature.
Dragon rolls a 20. Also, the dragon has blind sight and dark vision 120 feet.
Mm-hmm. Dragons are cool. Alright.
Dragons are cool.
Actually, I don't even have to roll this one. Erikai, you notice medium-sized bipedal creatures stalking through the woods and through the trees for a moment. They seem to run around the camp, making these strange, almost bird-like cawing, chirping between each other. Almost like, yes.
God damn it.
And then they seem to, you hear a low growl from Rashari. And then the sounds seem to fade away and they run off. You have avoided another encounter. This wildlife seem to be terrified of this giant
dragon.
fucking dragon.
I wonder fucking why.
I'm sorry, Nikki. They're scared of the fucking Alduin looking motherfucker.
The firstborn of Akatosh. Still can't believe I remember that.
I'd like to think Rashari. I'd like to think Rashari is just one of those creatures that has this horrifying and scary look to, but in reality, it's just like, I do taxes on the weekend while I make homemade ice cream.
You want to do your taxes?
I know. This one, I think. Cool. As you continue forward, packing your things up, packing your food, cooked food. I'm guessing somebody fucking took them off the fire at some point. I'm not going to be mean.
I think Swumi was going to do that with the at the end of her watch.
They would have been skinned and salted.
Yep.
To help preserve them. So, I mean, if everyone wants to take a breakfast comfy, feel free.
Hooray! Breakfast chicken.
Breakfast jerky.
Actually, now that I think about it, that's a lot of food. These are about the size of a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Good breakfast. It's just like a full English breakfast.
It's like
full rotisserie chicken.
Yes.
Have you seen the size of English breakfast?
Yeah, it's like a full-on breakfast.
Oh,
it's a massive plate.
Whole log.
I guess is the dragon hungry?
Yeah.
Always.
How many
dragon
rotisserie compies does he eat?
Probably about like 5.
All of them.
Hold on.
He's big, but he doesn't actually. Well, no, he doesn't need to eat. He'd probably just find his own food rather than.
Here.
Yeah, no, he'd probably find his own food rather than take your treated food.
Are we
fresh meat
almost
better.
there? Do we know where we're going?
Yeah,
yes.
for like a 4-hour travel.
Okay, cool. In preparation, I will cast a thing.
Ooh.
Do the thing.
I will cast Aid at 3rd level.
Right, I'm just gonna grab your food. I'm back in a sec.
So 10 max HP.
To 3 people.
I would probably go Belliath, Ennaq, and Phil.
Or Phil.
I have a pretty
Phil isn't here, so no.
So yourself, probably.
In that case,
Flint, Ennaq, and
Belliath. Well, again, giving it to people while they're here. Probably. How long does it last? 8 hours.
8 hours, yes.
That's a while.
I would say, even though they're not
Belliath.
here, I don't need it. I have pretty decent HP.
I'll give it to my dragon.
I was going to say Hubris because they're. Well,
Oh, yeah, I'll give it to my wife before I give it to my dragon.
yeah, your dragon is a fucking dragon.
And also is a fine steed, so if they die, I can just get another one.
Exactly.
Wow. You realize he's actually here, right? That's like him and
he won't like because of the fine steed spell, he won't actually die. He's
also,
bound
it's
by
10,
the spell.
not 20.
10? Oh no,
10.
I healed them by 20. The max HP is actually set to 10 on all of them. I just used the wisdom check to heal everyone by the 10. It won't overheal, it'll only heal the amount that you have.
Gotcha.
Let me look at my spell. Actually, since we're going into this, Droogan, what spells would you recommend I take?
Whatever you fucking want. I don't know.
Currently, what I have prepared is...
long
Wounds,
rest.
Ice Knife, Enlarge, Reduce, Flaming Sphere, Hold Person, Wither and Bloom, Revivify, Dispel Magic, Confusion, Dominate Beast, Cone of Cold, Greater Restoration, Mass Cure Wounds, Wall of Thorns, Invested.
Wait, how do I get negative 10 hit
Reverse
points?
Gravity.
Reverse gravity? What?
Reverse Gravity. It allows me to make a 50-foot...
I know what it does. That's not a druid spell. Wait, that's a druid spell?
Yeah, it is.
Why is that a druid spell?
Because nature, because gravity is part of nature.
I could also take
That's
Flame
my.
Shift,
That's.
but,
I'm thinking wizard's logic.
Look, reverse gravity was like the one option that seemed better than my other 7th level spells. Also, because I thought about doing the funny where we take Dr. Esker alive, leave them bound, and then send them up 100 feet in the air, then drop concentration. But that might be a little much. Now that I think about it.
Worth.
Also, Firestorm is a spell?
Yes.
I'm just grouping you all together. So I can...
Also, Draconic Transformation from Fizzbands is hilarious because you can use it while you're wild-shaped.
What?
Wait, say that again.
Draconic Transformations from the Fizzbands book is hilarious because you can use it while you're wild-shaped to be a dragon bear or a dragon spider.
What the fuck?
That is absolutely hilarious.
What?
All right.
Giant enemy spider.
As you progress forward, the hours that pass by, you eventually make it to the mouth of a overgrown cave entrance that seems to lead in a very damp, mossy cavern that leads out into a valley of a lush and very semi-bright lit area of a forest. The sky seems to, the ceiling seems to show the whole landscape dimly, but it seems to be crystals almost reflecting like sunlight, keeping this place very well lit. As you enter the Vale, your cart does fit through the cavern as you drive it through, but the dense forest will probably make it a little harder for your cart to get towards the village that is nearby. You do see what looks to be a few minor buildings nearby, across from what looks to be a waterfall leading towards a almost soft river that doesn't seem to be fast flowing.
Does the cart have lanterns on it?
Yes, you can put lanterns on or you can turn on the lanterns on the cart.
How do I do that?
Can you just tell me?
Yeah, if you could turn on the lantern. So that we have like a radius of light. How is Volk the wagon beetle holding up?
How is Volk the wagon holding up?
Volk the wagon beetle.
Volk the wagon beetle seems to be shivering.
Oh.
When you reach the entrance of the Vale, it seems to stop itself, almost in fear.
Yeah, that was what I was about to ask. Do I have speak with animals?
I do.
Hold on, I think that's one of my spells.
It just makes too much sense.
Yep, that's one of my first. What do I have on my first? I have Cure Wounds and Ice. Damn it.
Something wrong.
It appears the beetle is terrified of something.
It is only natural. We are going into a unfamiliar environment.
Shumi, while in this place, you will not have to worry about your water dependency. The moisture in this place seems to be perfect
humid.
for your kind.
It is very humid.
This place is extremely humid for the rest of you.
I'm fucking
Oh,
dying
God,
over here, man.
That has to suck for fucking Ennaq and Flint.
Yeah.
I constantly emit heat as well.
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
Ennaq.
Fucking dying.
For Ennaq, it's actually like the water vapors are just like almost like off of him.
He's just generating steam.
Does he just generate a passive cloud of steam around him?
At the moment, basically, but not enough to like obscure.
Heat that I cut off. I put off a comfortable heat.
It's like he has heat waves coming off of him.
I don't mind it too much. I'm used to everyone around me being wet.
Is Flint like fucking dying? It's like in the Florida heat, it's 70% humidity, and it's just clinging.
My freaking fur is matted. It's just horrendous.
It's always matted.
Yes, but it's matted more than usual.
I mean, if you're going to complain, I could cast Cone of Cold on you.
That would freeze his fur.
That would kill you.
That probably wouldn't kill me.
No, he would survive. I'm standing next to him.
Flint, that was a... You know what? Never mind.
I never know.
I have the cold. I have the cold armor.
Oh yeah.
Was that?
You'd have resistance anyway because you're standing next to Erikai.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that bad on you. You still have your armor that keeps you nice and cool.
I will, I will gently pat the beetle.
Beetle still frayed, but accepts the pats.
Usually I would be able to commune and figure out what exactly is going on, but not exactly one of my active abilities at the moment. I mean, we were going to leave the cart here anyways, right?
Lugging it around. It'll be here, and basically be off to the edge of the entrance. But this place is pretty well hidden, so you can you can obscure it with the foliage that is here.
If I unhook the beetle from the cart, is it gonna stay by the cart or is it gonna run off?
It might run off because of fear.
Okay. Can I encourage the beetle to bury itself in front of the cart?
Animal handling.
Because this is my beetle, do I get advantage? Or, I don't know, situational bonus.
Was looking to see if anything has animal handling.
Just noticed Erikai Sheet says he has inspiration.
Yeah.
Does he has inspiration since I last played him?
Yes, you got
it last session.
Yeah, you have a free reroll.
Oh, the party got inspiration last session. Okay, I thought I had it since the last time I played him.
That is 16.
That you seem to calm down Volk for the bit, and you coax it to bury itself and kind of camouflage itself. It happily accepts. So you like move the ground about around him and kind of like brush it upon him. He notices what you're doing. Completes the job.
Somebody knows invisibility, right?
I don't have invisibility. I've passed without a trace. My stealth is pretty good.
Looks
It's like Flint, right?
Yeah.
Wait, Flint has what?
Does Flint have invisibility? I thought Flint had invisibility.
No, I don't think anyone does. If anyone did, it might have been.
I think it's Phil.
Phil.
No.
Phil doesn't have second level spells.
No. You know, I mean, with his roguery.
No.
I don't think anyone does then.
Is it Belliath? Am I imagining?
No.
I don't think I've seen anyone use invisibility.
He just has the cloak of elven kind. That's all. And that just camouflages him. That's it.
If we want to scout, I guess we could... Ennaq, you want to get on this dragon with me?
Can do. I can fly as well.
You don't need to.
As far as I can tell, the wild magic changes that I was going to test haven't been put in yet. I can just scout ahead as a smaller creature in wild shape. Like a rat or a fox or something.
Do we see any animals moving around in our vicinity? Just like little squirrels or some shit? Or is it fairly quiet?
I mean, we're in a cave. Assumedly there would be...
My only concern would be that if you get caught, you can't really run away because those forms aren't fast. If they break your form, you're now in combat by yourself. Whereas if me as Erica with Rashari and Ennaq get caught, we can just fly back.
Yeah, Rashari has flyby, so...
How high is the roof?
also turn into flying creatures.
How high is the roof?
Still just you by yourself.
Fair enough.
Nikki?
Pardon?
How high is the roof?
How high is the roof? Very, very tall. Well, because the cavern you guys led, it wasn't like a straight, narrow path. It was like a decline going, decline going down, and then as you reach here, it's like an expansive cave that still, like, you guys are still on the upper level, so it is like you guys are closer to the roof, but if you fly straight, you'll lead down the valley into like the more open area where it's like much more expansive and taller compared to like the flooring and everything. So you could just fly straight and you'd be fine.
Alright, then I see we just have Erikai and Ennaq and Rashari go scout, and then Swumi, if you want to come, you can wild shape yourself into something small, and then I can just like carry you in my hand and then drop you off if we want to go inside the buildings.
Flying squirrel.
Flying squirrel. Or
I mean, you could just
probably a bat. We're underground.
How high up can I fly? Is it? I'm assuming because my Discord fucked up. How high up can we see before it's just darkness? I'm assuming it's fairly dark in here.
No, it's actually very bright, like there's a sun. The crystals in the roof seem to be emanating light, much like a sun, keeping the forest here very lush.
What? I was just thinking, what the fuck was that? I saw you freaking rotating shit. I freaking scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, I'm just adding actual roofs.
No, that's fair. So what's the plan? Are you going to fly up with Swumi then? Do you want me to hang back with the rest of them?
Well, you can fly with us with the Pass Without Trace so we don't get spotted.
How fast does your mount fly? Because I think I've only got 30 speed.
We'll be going as slow as the slowest person. Rashari is pretty fast, 60-foot fly, but we can go 30, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'll
if we're moving in stealth, we're only moving at half speed too, so...
Yeah, I don't know if we get a disadvantage with stealth when we're flying, though.
I'm not sure if us flying up isn't necessarily going to be a... It might just be better for us to stick to the ground, to be quite honest.
Use the
Why? We don't know what's there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's bright as well, so they'll more than likely see shadows or at least something flying around.
Have you ever tried looking at a sun? It's really hard to see things.
Bright?
It's that bright. If something is gonna look up at you at the bright crystal light, it's gonna be super harsh on the eyes. So you could technically be
pass without trace.
Yeah.
Nikki,
I'll use it anyway.
can I make a nature check to see what would be a efficient creature to stealth in this environment?
Probably a bat or in a cave.
Bat.
Bat. Okay. To save time.
How do I polymorph? You're about to polymorph. One moment.
I'm not polymorphing. I'm wild shaping.
Oh, they just call it polymorph in this thing. I'm just gonna.
She's turning you into a bat.
Yeah, I'm going to. Is there like a large bat, or is it just like a normal tiny one?
Do you want to turn into a giant bat?
That would be pretty fucking funny.
There is a giant bat stat block. It is a large beast. It's the size of a fucking horse.
Okay.
God damn it.
But it would be pretty funny.
It would be,
but also not subtle.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna turn into a normal bat. Whoa.
Show me the bat.
And I am going.
I'd stay within 30 feet of me because I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
I mean, I can ride on your shoulder until we get close and then drop off and stealth. I cannot close the character sheet.
Double click where it says "Show me the cleric" and it will minimize it.
Okay.
Right, so Pass Without a Trace. I'll drop that on me.
Yep.
So that's the radius.
It's a 30-foot radius. Yeah.
It is. So it's stealth plus 10.
Nice.
So
right.
In situational bonus, if I just type in 10 now, will that do it? Or
yeah.
I roll stealth as well, and the dragon.
Oh shit!
Why did
no motherfucker seeing me.
Ennaq just blends into the fire. Light. Warm like the sun. Just kidding. You can just roll with Eric. That's fine.
17 for me.
His wife.
Just a 41 for Ennaq, though.
that was I think, what was it? A 17 plus 24.
Just
so glad I had that plus 10.
Series of you. I don't know why she would try to say anything, but she's trying to communicate. You just hear a series of squeak on your shoulder.
I think the mount needs to roll a stealth as well.
No. I said don't worry about it.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, as I still need Swumi to roll with plus 10.
Swumi.
It gave you the bat stats.
Nice.
28. Damn. All right.
I think they're good.
Averagely pretty decent. So you guys are more than likely not going to be spotted by, well, anything really. As you all take flight and fly about, you guys can make your perception checks of what you scout about as you traverse forward towards the village.
I'll just stay here and hold down the camp.
There's nothing in the cart for you to steal.
It's all your guys' anyways.
Like, dude, there's nothing for...
I think there's just basic supplies and food and things for you guys to like travel with.
No, Flint was just saying I'll just hold down here.
Hold on.
Make me perception checks.
Okay. I use my perception stat, right?
Yeah, I actually, the polymorph thing that I have actually sets it up where I can actually have it where it keeps your mental stats. So it actually has all your mental stats properly. So, yeah.
It does not, because that is... Oh. Yeah. Yes, it does. I am stupid.
2 for me.
28.
Fucking hell.
It just adds an 8 to the next to the 2.
Nat 20 for the dragon.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well, the 28 and a nat 20, Rashari and Shumi will both notice this village is very barren. There is nobody here. That is your first thought at first, until you see an aquaddle jump out of the water and start waddling his way out. He shakes himself. This thing is old, very big, and looks elderly.
Erikai will feel the bat detach from his shoulder as it starts gliding down towards this rooftop. As I land on the rooftop, is it just him, or are there other signs of movement?
This place is dead. The only movement is coming from him. You see him. You see him like look at a tree. I know you're there. He's not looking at you. He's looking at the tree in front of him. Come on, Ronald. Get out. I know you're there.
The bat will
He runs up to the tree and runs around it. Huh? What? Oh. Picks up. You see him holding a little compy.
The bat will land on the ground, and I will drop Wild Shape.
All right, time to revert you. Who are you? He threw the compy at you.
Can I make a dex check to catch the compy?
Yeah, you sure you can? Yeah, you sure can.
Please catch the poor thing.
Freaking Zerg throwing his pets.
Very clumsily, almost like kind of like freaking out. Yeah, you eventually like he lands in your hands a little bit, and then like falls to the ground, and then runs off. He stares at you blankly.
You must be the one Aloop told us about.
Is that you? My goodness, you've grown tall.
No, not one of your children.
How are you, Lumi? And starts like patting your head.
God.
He's old.
Where's everyone else? Like I woke up and no one was around. So I went for a swim and no one was around still. Now you show up. Where did everyone go?
Oh no, he's suffering dementia.
Oh no!
Oh no! Can I make a perception check for like the surrounding village?
The rest of you see that the a quaddle seems to not be dangerous, and you guys can like descend if you don't want to. I mean, descend when you can, not want to scare them probably. What would you like to do? Sorry.
I'd just like to take a look around the place and see how long it's been abandoned like this.
All the buildings seem to be pretty unused. There seems to be cobwebs on some of the door handles and stuff, and things are starting to like accumulate. One of the buildings seems to be pretty used. It's probably the building that he's been using the whole time.
So we know from the tracks that they came here to establish to take over the laboratory about 3 weeks ago. I'm guessing for most of the structures they've been abandoned far longer than that, then?
From the structures, no. They seem to be abandoned for like some a little bit not very abandoned. One of the buildings, the one to the north, specifically, this one seems to be the second least abandoned. This one seems to only be a week, maybe less. The rest of the buildings seem to be 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And one place just seems to be used constantly, probably by him.
I see.
He looks you up and down. Why are you so shiny? Where'd you get this?
Would I be able to estimate how many people lived here before they started disappearing? I mean, because I only see, like...
knowing aquaddles, aquaddles generally don't... village folk, aquaddles generally sleep in the water nearby and keep the buildings for other necessities, like storage, or a place to craft, or a place to group up as a community, or towers for defense. Not so much for living. The water seems to be their sleepy area.
Would I be able to estimate how many were here in that case?
Based on how small this place is, not more than 15, maybe 20 people. It was a very small... This seems smaller than a village you came from. Your village had a lot more buildings because they had a lot more jobs around. As well as a temple because they worship people.
I'm sorry, old timer. You have me mistaken for someone I'm not. And as for the people missing from your village, I'm afraid that is why myself and the people I have in my company are here.
Oh, you're gonna help me look for the folk that just... I wonder where they went. Maybe they're holding a party. Let's go.
No.
Huh? What do you mean? Are you pulling a prank on me, Lumi?
That is not my name. There's a laboratory under this village, and if the person who I am looking for is here, then they were probably taken, and I'm not sure in what state they will be found.
Taken? Many of our children were taken a long, long time ago, but that was years.
And I know that, unfortunately, one of the people behind that decided to move their operations to this continent.
Oh.
And they've started doing it again, from what I've seen.
The children are in danger again. We must round them up.
I'm afraid, by the looks of things, you are the only one currently here.
Oh, they're probably just hiding, seeking. We'll find them.
Can from my perspective, can I see anything else just out of the ordinary?
At the moment, this place seems pretty bare, other than the stale wind that seems to blow through from the entrance. You do see fish in the water.
I would suggest you take shelter in one of the buildings and wait for me to get back.
Oh, okay, okay, we'll meet over here. And he points to the big building. That's town hall. We'll meet there. And opens it. The building he pointed out was the most used building, it seems.
Yes, I'd like to start looking for the laboratory entrance. And I will motion for the others to come over here.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna illuminate the map.
The old man is a bit senile. He doesn't quite understand what's going on. Based on the size of the structures and this cave, we're looking at 15, maybe 20. However, knowing Dr. Esker, that number isn't going to last long with her kind of research.
What race is
Esker is a Yuan-Ti.
Right.
So we need to find the entrance to the laboratory quickly. It would be naive to think we can save all of them. I would like to at least save more than none of them.
I'd like that too. I guess we should get a move on then.
Yes, Droogan? You're pointing at building?
No. I was trying to read the description of one of my spells. You have to hold X to see the card.
Yeah.
I was thinking that question. Are these the same kind of species as Swumi, or is it like a different subrace? Is the
same subrace
also acolytes?
They are
yeah.
Apparently they are also acolytes. I would have thought they would have been a different, but
these ones are ones that generally the ones you'll find in Vales are acolytes, but the ones outside are a mixture of different kinds. Swumi's village was a very big mix of acolytes and Wetalites and
So
Tinalites.
question, Yuan-Tis, do they obviously live in the water as well, like Swumi? So in other words, fire good?
No.
They're just snake people.
Honestly, if one of us has locate creature,
I do.
Unfortunately, not.
Do you have it prepared?
Yes.
You could locate creature.
That's the spell I was reading.
Well, you can be a Yuan-Ti in the Baldur's Gate 3 with a mod.
Does just using it generally for a sub-race highlight all of the ones you can see that are alive?
It locates the nearest creature that you described. So I can't do locate creature acolyte because then it will detect you and the old man.
You could do Yuan-Ti, which...
I could do Yuan-Ti if Erikai knows what a Yuan-Ti is.
She would have explained... Well, seeing that you're from the area around the primordial blessed lands, you would, because that's by the Scalic Dominion.
Erikai grew up as a hermit. He knows very little of the world apart from...
Hubris would know. Hubris would know what a Yuan-Ti is, as she had to deal with it with what she was doing. Some of the people in the airship that you would have killed were Yuan-Ti, but whether or not Erikai would have realized that, he would realize that after a description of what they look like, probably.
Okay.
Snake person.
While these are searching that, I'm going to fly back to Flint and everyone and get them to make their way over.
So, I mean, she would have described Dr. Esker what they looked like, so...
Snake person.
A snake person.
Oh.
Or, I guess, a person with snake-like features.
With arms.
With arms. They're a
Going
snake...
to look for a Yuan Ti.
Alright.
I guess specifically a Yuan Ti pureblood. He doesn't know the existence of other kinds of Yuan Ti, so specifically a Yuan Ti pureblood.
Alright. Below you. Like directly below you. You search for Yuan Ti and you get several pings below you. A few hundred feet below.
Oh shit.
You walk into what seems to be food storage and milling processing. Seems what they use to crush up some of their herbs and stuff. They use a water wheel that makes it sort of automatic.
When we asked Zariah about this place, did he tell us how to find the entrance, or would I have to spend a sending scroll to ask him?
He doesn't remember the...
Because
you can send a sending scroll, yeah.
I will consume
this,
one of my sending scrolls.
This building seems to be the least abandoned of the places.
Is the door locked?
The door seems to be ajar.
I'm gonna check for traps just to be on the safe side.
The door's ajar.
The door's ajar? It's clearly a door.
Door, yeah.
God damn it. What would it be? Investigation for checking for traps?
It would be investigation, or if you have thieves' tools.
I know someone with the thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools proficiency is generally like disarming traps. Sorry, my bad. Yes, investigation would be better. Yeah, sorry. So then,
thieves' tools is disarming traps and picking locks.
17.
Investigation 17. You look upon, and no, it doesn't seem to be trapped, but a struggle was definitely happening inside this place.
That is the message I send to the clone of Zariah, we know.
He will say, this is one of the ones that one of the magic based scientists made a lock for. It will require a magic dispellation.
I have dispel magic prepared, but I don't know where the lock is.
He says the entrance is near, or he says it's underwater. He doesn't remember exactly. He says it was under the water somewhere.
Probably behind the waterfall.
I'm going to...
After a moment, the doors swing open. Are you coming? Oh! There's people! We have visitors! I must prepare.
Oh, God damn it.
He walks back in.
I'm going to slowly creak the door open and walk in with a arrow knocked on the bow, just in case.
What you see before you is you see paint buckets strewn about and spread across the floor. You see a paintbrush that seemed to be flung across the room. An unfinished painting on one of the walls next to what seems to be dabs on the floor of paint seem to be using for their things. The paint is all dried out at this point. But a struggle happened in this place.
So, how good are the paint? Now, this is going to sound fucking stupid. How well painted are they?
Pretty well painted. They seem the brushstrokes seem to be pretty precise and steady.
This one's not actually got a nude woman on it, has it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't tell. They're random assets.
Oh, right, got you. Anything out of the ordinary? Like
the unfinished painting seems to be of a dinosaur of some kind. It seems to be looking like a Spinosaurus, but this one seems to have clouds kind of forming around it, but it's unfinished and not fully colored. But there's also a brushstroke that seems to be messing up the painting completely.
Can I see?
Falls in line with where the brush landed.
Yeah. Is there any? I'm gonna have a look around, see if there's any like hidden compartments, stuff like that.
Make me
Just have a full in-depth
investigation or perception and stuff.
I shall go perception then, because it's better. And I'm probably still gonna roll shit. Oh no.
Detect magic.
That wasn't me.
I would have told them that the answer she received is that it is a magic lock and that it was somewhere under the water.
Erikai, as you detect magic, inside this room, you actually see one of the paintings is actually emanating magic.
Which one?
Specifically, this one.
I will look at Enoch, point to that painting, and go, "That's the magic one," and then leave.
just quietly, it's a fucking dick.
Why is the painting magic?
You will see.
Yeah,
you can.
And I will walk the length of the water trying to find the door.
All right.
And I will expect it to be behind the
is
waterfall.
It is actually under the waterfall, yes.
Yeah.
You find a metal door with a crystal on a pedestal, kind of like locked next to the door. Kind of like two metal rods are holding it in place, just like adjacent to the door.
I'd like to cast Dispel Magic at 5th level.
Tiny Hut's evocation. What? Okay. Enoch. Well, Erikai, this magic that you felt from the painting is conjuration.
You would have probably said that too, but
yeah. If you would like to investigate, you may. Shumi, you're casting it at 5th level. Roll me a d20. Plus your spell casting modifier. Let's make an attack roll with one of your spells. It's easier.
Hold on.
Oh wait, no. It's just ability check. Sorry.
I don't know what my spell mod is.
So just click your wisdom, a wisdom ability check. Erikai, are you gonna? Enoch, are you going to investigate the strange painting?
Yeah,
Insufficient.
I'm assuming I didn't find anything in the room that
other than the painting and what looks to be the thing. Erikai does point out the painting sort of ripples. The frame itself is not magical, it seems to be the paint or the painting.
I shall investigate.
Okay.
Well, the exact same thing.
As you investigate it, your hand goes through the painting.
Someone want to allow me to re-roll that, because I can't waste fucking spell slots on this.
I don't have anything I can do for you. So, with my hand going through the painting, does it feel odd or? What do I feel?
Well,
on
the
other
air is
side?
completely different. On the other side, it's not as moist in this place as it is in the painting. Or
Ennaq's going to take
other way around, sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Ennaq's going to take a big inhale and exhale slowly, and then proceed to put his face through the painting to have a look on the other side.
Okie dokie. You see a room full of painting supplies and paintings strewn about all over the place. This seems to be a storage. A dimensional storage.
I'm interesting. I'm going to try and. How long does detect magic last? An hour? 10 minutes. I'm going to try and find Erica and ask him to come over and see if he can sense anything in that pocket dimension. If you're.
Alright. So again, I'd like to ask: does anyone want to grant an inspiration or something? I can't afford to waste spell slots on constantly trying to cast this shit.
I don't have anything I can do to help. I don't have anything. I don't have any spells. Who can inspire? Is that just Phil? Can Phil do inspire? No.
That if you have the inspiration we were granted last session.
Nah, I used that.
No, wait.
I still have it. I'd give you my birthday 20, but I don't use them on purpose out of spite.
That's fair.
Hilarious.
I really don't want to waste a higher level spell slot.
What slot does it take?
I have to use Dispel Magic to get rid of the lock. Unfortunately, 5th is insufficient, which means I have to use one of my higher level spell slots, and I only get one of each of those.
Correction. There is a magic door, and you can open the door by dispelling it. Who said that was the only way to open the door?
Oh, actually, Erikai. Sorry. Yes, just I keep forgetting about Detect Magic. It does schools of magic. Okay, the crystal is emanating necromancy.
Necromancy.
Great.
Necromancy mostly connected to like healing type.
Healing?
Yes.
Chromantic healing.
Shumi, get out of the way. I will not be swindled by a door.
I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on the fucking door.
Lay on hands? I'm sorry. Have you seen my intelligence? I might back up.
What are you doing?
He's going to try and break the shit out of the door.
It is just a metal door.
It's just a door. As he pulls out his adamantine axe.
I forgot about the axe.
Did you forget about my siege axe?
His door's about to blow up.
I will not be swindled by this stupid door.
There's so many D&D campaigns
Oh my
that
god,
I've seen where they've been tested by a door.
And you have the smite that breaks objects.
I do.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Erica is literally a siege weapon.
Hold on. I know you don't want to use it out of spite. This would be the perfect moment to use your birthday 20, though.
Try and get a nat 20, please. This would be funny as fuck.
You know what? He's kind of right. This is... I will use it on a door.
This is the stupidest bullshit to waste it on.
I will definitely use it on a door. Alright. Sorry, let's go ahead and just use Elemental Smite Thunder.
Using thunder while you're in water.
Thunder is different than lightning damage.
I think you broke Nikki.
So I'm gonna actually first I'm gonna be extra special. I'm just gonna pop.
I would like to rage.
I'm gonna pop this because it's the best spell to use against
Smite.
an object.
Oh,
Thunderous Smite.
Crack up, so
Okay. I think you should back up even more.
I could move up to 40 feet in the water.
I would probably move back really far because you're in water and I'm about to deal a lot of thunder damage.
Thunder's like
sound.
Sound, yeah.
Yeah,
sound travels through water.
Yeah, it can still do a shit ton through water. For example, when whales do their call, it can go miles.
Yeah, and there are sounds that can vibrate through water and damage things.
Yep.
Sound is scary.
Scary.
So, Thunderous Smite deals... I'll do a third level, so that's 1 left. Okay, so I'm automatically critting. Do I get crit table versus a door?
Yeah. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Fuck it.
It's 10 versus the door.
Alright. Double dice. I'm 90%. So I'm 90% sure this door is just completely destroyed with the AC that it has, and based on the siege effects and everything, you're probably gonna be dealing minimum like 200 damage probably to this.
So we're gonna set up an alarm
based on like the amount of damage you're gonna be doing.
So double the dice, so that it's just normal crit effects basically.
Yeah.
So it's not like quadruple damage or anything.
No. Roll crit hit twice.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4d12 plus 16.
This is fucking stupid, and I love it. This needs to be a channel short. I will
plus
use it on
2d8.
I mean, could we say that this door's just been thunderstruck?
Plus 2d6 plus an extra 5d8 times.
Oh my god!
Wait, no, that's 4d6 because it's doubled, so that's 4d8 as well.
And then it's just
so then that's 5 times 4 is 20. So that's this. And then you double it.
As I said.
And then you double it because it's an adamantine axe.
As I said, you'd be dealing over 200 damage. So this is what happens. Erikai holds his axe back, and you see like energy just emanating from him. Pure willpower. Smashes into the door. The door fucking implodes inwards, sent flying as a loud thunderous boom emanates outwards. The water sort of like starts rushing outwards and almost makes like a mini like fucking wave just whoosh past Swumi, and basically Zelloc, Belliath, all of them, they're all covered in water. The waterfall stops completely for like seconds as like the door is just there, as you see inside to the lab, as there is alarms blaring. And we will pick up next session. So you guys enter the lab in the most epic way.
That is louder than the alarms.
Oh no, the ringing, after the ringing dies down, you eventually do hear the alarms. Map.
Everybody in the entire complex and all of us are now just deaf.
I look up at the ceiling.
Can we at least get a preview of the laboratory map before we end session? Like a little tease.
And another question. With that thunder, I look up. Are any of the crystals dislodging?
Oh.
Are any of the crystals dislodging from the roof?
You will see next session.
Oh dear God.
As I do have to prepare that map fully. I have most of it finished, but I have a couple little extra things I need to add.
Okay. I'm just going to assume that crystal was fucking obliterated.
The crystal inside this place. The door is gone. The door is literally like.
I was gonna.
There's like
I was gonna say.
there's several holes in walls leading further into the lab. Like I now get to make a destroyed part of the lab as your entrance.
Fucking detonated a goddamn depth charge.
Erikai, the siege weapon.
Has anyone ever played?
We don't even need the clay elemental anymore. We could just have Erikai break the walls of fucking iron.
Who needs a breacher? You just bring Erikai and just say, breach this. Everyone on the other side of the door may as well just be fucking dead.
It's fucking thunder damage, too.
Given the fact of how fucking powerful that was, we might have actually killed someone.
304.
You can just see the doctor just twitching. Just the hand.
Not by the damage he dealt, but by the sheer fact he detonated what is essentially a depth charge. That would have sent a shockwave into the lab.
Not just that.
Someone just had their insides turned to outside.
You don't
not
think
that,
there
though.
was people nearby?
It's a metal door. It's a metal door, so most of it will be destroyed. The rest of it would be shrapnel.
There's holes.
So you've just turned a door into a shotgun.
All the D8s and all of the D6s were thunder.
Let's just put it this way: Erica, when he's breaching a metal door, creates a fucking shotgun of shrapnel.
Basically,
well,
the door's.
It would be really anticlimactic if fucking Dr. Esker was about to come out of the door and
just impaled
got
under the
fucking mush.
That would be
just
the funniest
half
thing
impaled
ever.
to the wall.
Honestly, Nikki, make a luck roll. Who fucking died?
Oh, I already.
Who fucking died?
Was
it a minion or was it something important?
Let's go.
Was it a civilian?
Some poor fucking Aquatl on the other side just gets fucking annihilated.
I roll 100.
That's 100.
That's 159.
Yeah, that's the D100 rolled a 100, and this is devastating. Like, there's you can see like blinking lights and everything as like there's damage going on and there's a lot of lights that are just gone, but in the distance there's holes going through walls.
Oh yeah.
I do mean the plural walls.
Oh my god.
Just the door goes flying through the hallway, goes through the wall, hits a bastard, and then goes through the next wall.
Based on the damage, it went into rooms, and you think there was things in those rooms.
Erica, I can fucking kiss you right now. That was fucking brilliant.
Oh no, Erica.
Hold on. Can we... Can I, before we end up, can I make a perception check to see if he just fucked up? Like, did he just kill the people we were here to save?
There's no proof anymore. We're okay. Surname
Steel Taker.
Erica Steel Taker.
That's actually his last name.
Yes.
Fuck.
It's been that way the whole time.
I wonder fucking why.
Thank you all for joining us for today's session of Curse of the Icefields as they blast their way into the entrance of the lab. This is the funniest entrance I've ever had going into one of these places.
I really
Surprise,
hope we
motherfucker.
didn't I really hope we didn't just kill the people we were trying to save.
No.
That'd be pretty funny.
We'll find out next week.
Thank you all. Thank you all for the thank you all for the follows, the resubscriptions and subscriptions, all of the above. I appreciate all of them, and it helps me continue doing what I love. I'm doing this for all of you. And thank you all, and we'll see you all next time as we will see the destruction of the lab.
Oh, this is going to be brilliant. I can't wait to
I
see
love
this
you
next
all,
week.
and you all have a good night. Bye.
See you guys.